Welcome, one and all. We are now playing Sons of the Forest. This is a 2023 PC game. It's heavy horror, full survival. You are dropped on an island and you are there to supposedly be part of this strike force that is supposed to rescue this millionaire entrepreneur and his wife and his daughter, who are all missing. I have decided to play it on the peaceful difficulty. Essentially, on peaceful difficulty, you are not coming across your everyday enemies just in the general areas on the island. In your basic like normal difficulty or harder, you are staying in the forest where you have to survive. You have to get your food, you have to get your warmth, your shelter, all kind of set up yourself through a collection of resources. In the basic game, you would be fighting to defend yourself against cannibals and kind of these monstrous creatures. The reason that I still wanted to play this game, despite not playing it the way I think it was originally intended, is because I love survival games. I just truly do. As soon as I found out there was a peaceful difficulty where all you had to do was survive on this island by building your own cabins and shelter and fire and collecting food and water and all this stuff, I was like, dude, this is like your base level cabin building survival sim wilderness type game. And you're seeing a lot of crossing over of themes between horror and kind of some sci-fi elements as well. All right, so let's get into it. So currently I have built my tent. When you first start the game, the resources you're provided with are very thin. So so it gives you the opportunity to build something really basic just so you are able to rest overnight as well as save the game. This is not the extent of the things that I've built in this game. This is just something that I threw together very quickly. So currently it's, as you can see, winter, some version of some season. Here, I've rocked up to find one of the caves here, as well as a whole bunch of dead bodies, which is super cool. I've already been into this cave. So with the GPS itself, as you can see, there is kind of the white structures on the maps are the caves. They will take you underground and will give you an opportunity to find certain mysteries on the island. So you'd be looking at blueprints, newspaper clippings, stuff like that, that can help you just piece together what is actually happening here. So the first time I played this through, it was really hard to figure out which caves I've already gone into. There was no way to tell which caves I'd gone into. And so my theory now is that if I put a little tent out the front of it, that little yellow icon will pop up outside the cave, and then I can figure out that that's a cave I've already been in. There may already be a way to do it in game so you can tell the difference, but I've not been able to figure that out yet. So okay, let's back it up. There are golf carts on the island. And not a heap of them, but enough to kind of get you started. Kelvin, get in the fucking cart. Kelvin is my only friend on the island. He is basically a very passive kind of companion. He helps you with resource gathering. He came down with you in the helicopter that crashes at the start of the game, and his eardrums and I believe vocal cords have been damaged, so he can't communicate. So the way that you communicate with him in the game is to use your notepad and direct him through selecting different types of notes, showing them to him. Yeah, he's very friendly, super compliant, keeps things tight. He's a good dude. As you can see, I don't have much in the way of... I mean, I do have a lot in the way of food and drink, but I have not been utilizing that. So I'm just going to have my character drink a few things and eat some stuff so I'm not just dying right away. Cool. So all of these resources in my bag are items that I've either crafted or I've collected from coming across campsites and other areas that provide you with explosives, with weapons, with GPS trackers. As you can imagine, in the normal difficulty version of this game, you're going to be utilizing your grenades a lot more than you would be in the peaceful version. On the plus side though, I still have the grenades. They have not, you know, kind of wiped them from the game. They've not prevented you from getting any weapons just because there's no particular use for them. They're still there, which is rad. And so I can just pitch some grenades at trees if I want to, or the local wildlife. On this island, you'll be coming across like deer, moose, raccoons, turtles, what else? Squirrels, rabbits, just a whole bunch of different things, as well as like fish and other things like that, sharks. And yeah, so you're able to kind of catch your own food if you need to. You can construct a bow and go hunting with a bow and arrow. I did not love doing that because I don't know, I get bothered by even simulating killing animals. And I know a lot of people would think I'm a bit of a wuss for that, but realistically, I'm like, I don't care, man. The animals in this game look so friggin' real. It's incredible. It's so cool. Like, the actual graphics in this game are just beauty incarnate. It is a stunning, stunning game to work with. So I'll take some time now to actually show you around the island and show you what that looks like, rather than just staying in one spot and hanging about. Kelvin's going to just walk up the hill and wander away, and I'm just going to leave him here because he'll find me eventually. So there's some graves. Hooray. You'll find a lot of dead bodies around the island, a lot of skeletons, a lot of kind of body parts hanging from trees and stuff. It's super cool. There's no reason not to enjoy yourself on an island full of the dead. I mean, who wouldn't sleep soundly knowing knowing how many people have died on this island? But like, as okay, it may seem like I am a terrible driver in this game, and anyone who has watched any of my other videos knows that I am a terrible driver, and there is a significant truth to that, but bear with me. The golf carts and vehicles in this game are so unbelievably unruly. I just don't even properly know how to describe it. It is incredibly difficult to be able to drive around in a golf cart without constantly careening off of hills and cliffs and whatnot. I guess that's part of the fun of it. I think you're able to kind of just go wherever the heck you want and just kind of enjoy colliding with animals and trees and falling into streams, which is what I call nature's roads, because I've been driving through a lot of streams, and even though this one doesn't like me much and there's absolutely no way I'm going to be able to fit in there, I found myself in a golf cart floating down streams on at least half a dozen occasions, which I protest is on purpose and definitely not an accident, and I'm definitely not jammed right now here. Come on. We can do it. I've been told that if you just rev an engine of any type of vehicle and spin the tires, that you'll eventually get out of some type of bog or jam or what have you. It's not working. Fine. Okay. I'm just going to give the golf cart back to nature and just leave it alone. I really would love to get out of here, but I'm jammed. Okay. Even when you're on like a normal kind of flat bank or ground, you get trapped in the golf carts. There's some kind of glitchy thing going on with them. One of the very few faults I found with this game is getting trapped in golf carts. Okay, let's see if I can Okay, at least I can back up and maybe then I'll be able to get out of this damn thing. Come on. There we go, like a pro, look at that. People think I'm bad at driving, that's crazy. We're back in the stream. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is abandon the golf cart because it's going to take me much longer to get anywhere in this golf cart than do just normal walking. So just check out this game and tell me that I'm not nuts. This is absolutely stunning. Like, this is gorgeous. The water animation here is beautiful. It is just an incredible setting for a game, and I think that's something that I haven't seen enough on YouTube of people that are playing this game. Obviously, I can understand how people are getting hugely distracted by the mutated enemies that are coming to tear your skin off your body. Yeah, look at this. Look how beautiful this is. This is incredible as a game. It feels just surreal how gorgeous it is. Alright, so my intention here is to head towards the purple exclamation point in the ocean out here. I want to show you guys what the beaches look like here, which is also very beautiful. Just gorgeous animation, great graphics, just absolutely stunning. But also just to show you like some of the elements of gameplay and resource collection, stuff like that. And just some of the kind of tasks that you still have available even playing this game in peaceful mode. So, this is one of my favorite places on the island where the waterfall is. It kind of meets the stream here and then goes out to the ocean, which is just incredible. I have done this before, but I will admit I was absolutely shitting my pantaloons the entire time because I'm really scared of sharks. Like, I mean, I have no qualms with spiders or snakes or, you know, bears or anything else. But sharks just, they make me really, really uncomfortable and really sweaty. And so the first time I did this, I knew that I was going to come up against sharks because even though I'm on peaceful difficulty, the natural elements of this game are still here. So the moose that I mentioned like earlier on, you can get charged by them. They can run right at you and you can get injured. But I will admit the sharks are probably the most dangerous animal that you're going to face on this island so far. I'm going to try and see if I can get to a bank that's maybe slightly closer than this one, just so I have a shorter distance to get all the way out there. So pretty when it's snowing, my god. Oh, holy shit. Cool, okay, so this is like a campsite. I could hear the music playing, which is wild. What do we got? So we've got some money, we've got some ready-made meals. What is that? Oh, meds. A few other things, more meds. A cook pot, which I already have. Some rad tunes. What is that? REM? Grappling hook? Or zipline rope, sorry. Batteries for my flashlight. Tarp collection. Cool. And as lovely as the music is... Oh, hello, bag. I didn't mean to do that. As lovely as the music is, I am going to destroy this so I can get the chip that's in it. No, I've got too many chips. Okay, no, I've got too many circuit boards. I can't do anything with that. So this is my kit. This is full of everything that I've collected or crafted throughout the game so far. obviously, like your battery packs, light bulbs, flares and stuff, that's stuff that I've collected. Through this menu here, you're able to create things from compiling everything. What have we got? So I can create some armor. I would be doing that if I'm coming up against enemies quite often, which I'm not in this version of the game, so it's all good. I've got 3 Molotovs at the moment, so I'm not really going to craft any more. I could craft some cat food, which is not really a thing, but by combining the can opener with cat food can, I can make myself a tasty treat. Delicious. And I'm just going to eat that because who wouldn't? Eat. Nice. Cool. So it's, yeah, you're basically just keeping yourself alive, which I know for a lot of people is not exciting enough. I've read enough forums on about, you know, people writing about this game that they think peaceful isn't exciting enough as a difficulty. It's not exciting. I don't think I would categorize it as that. I just think that it's enjoyable. I think that there's a level of that there that I quite enjoy. And, you know, there's also cool things like skin pouches, which is a pouch that I found from a cannibal camp that they've made from human skin that I can find items in. See what they left us. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, some tape, money, wire, meds. I should take some meds actually, because my character needs it. Let's eat some meds. Especially if I'm going to go swimming with the sharks. And some meat, raw meat as well, that I can cook on a campfire once I create one. Remove. Awesome. Okay. Let's go swimming with the sharks, shall we? Oh wait, something here. More C4. I can't keep any more C4, unfortunately. Take those meds now. More meds? No. Hey, seagull. So if I wanted to hack that seagull to death, I definitely could. You can kill every animal in this game, not only with this giant axe that I have, but with a plethora of different weapons that you can create or find. There are, you know, I have a taser, I have a bow and arrow, I have 2 types of axes, I have a knife. I don't know if I have a machete yet, but you can get a machete in this game. Alright, let's do it. Let's okay. Alright. I can do this. It's just sharks. It's no big deal. And don't get me wrong, I'm not insane. I know they're not real. I am very, very sweaty right now. I'm going to keep my head above water because that kind of makes me feel a little bit better, like I'm more in control of the situation. I feel very, very vulnerable. And I have to remember to breathe. We all have our fears, right, people? And I am very scared of sharks. As well as, you know, fake sharks. I mean, not fake sharks. Terrifying. Fake sharks still scare me. I've seen cartoons of sharks that I've been scared of. Get up there. Don't go under the water. I will cry. Okay, I can climb. Okay, I was trying to jump. I didn't have to jump. Could have climbed. I know a lot of you will be disappointed that I didn't get attacked by a shark just then, but I will. It'll happen. I do have to swim back. And that music is incredible. I love that music. Great. I'm so excited. Okay, so I found a GPS. I found a pistol. Frick yeah. Some more flares. Okay. Just looking at the pistol. Oh, I don't need flares. Okay, cool. Whew. Let's look at our friend, shall we? Where are you? Last time I did this, he was just circling around, just being a friendly guy. Can I jump a little bit? Okay, where is he? He's here somewhere. I'm not insane. Oh, there we go. Hello. Look how friggin' big that thing is, dude. I'm so... Oh, I think I killed it just then. Okay, the first time I did this, I shot it so many times and it didn't die. So I can't imagine that one bullet just killed it, but it did look like it just keeled over and died. So maybe it did. There is not only one shark in this ocean though. I have killed that shark before and then found my way swimming back being attacked by a shark. So I'm gonna just keep an eye out to see if there's another one swimming around before I... Yep, hi. Hi, hello. Before I get going. Are you dead? No, you're not dead. Look how big that fucking thing is. Oh my god, is that the... That's the same one. It's a different one? So scared. Okay, logic would say that that's the same one, but it kind of... it floated up a little bit further away from where I shot that shark just then. Nope, there's two. Okay, there's another one. Hi. How many of you do I have to kill? I will use all my bullets. There are no cannibals on my island, so I will use every bullet that I've got. I will throw grenades at you. I will make sure you are dead before I get in the damn water, because look how friggin' big that thing is. It's like twice my size. Okay. Where are you? I shot you once. Okay, don't walk up on the side. I feel like this is going to be the next 20 minutes of my game. Oh my god, I shot it like it's dead. Okay. Oh my... Seriously, you're going to keep coming back? How many times do I have to shoot you? Okay, I'm just going to go. I need to go. I'm still going to get attacked, I know it. But the thing is... Ah! Okay, don't die. See, I can see it happening. But the thing is, I know that I just killed 3 sharks, or at least 2. And that makes me feel really good about myself. Don't go under. I will cry. Do not go under the water. My god. I am an adult. I'm a fully fledged adult and I'm terrified of a CGI shark. Oh my god. Just breathe. You got this. You're almost back. Just keep looking. Look at the sky. Just sky. Oh my god, don't go under. Look at the sky. Am I... Oh my god. Look, What's that? Oh, it's just seaweed. Okay. I'm very ashamed of myself, okay? I'm very ashamed of myself, but I did it, and I killed a bunch of those motherfuckers, so I'm excited that's done now. That part of the game is done. There is a cave in this game. There's a bunch of caves in this game where you go underground, obviously, because that's what a cave is. And there is just, a lot of caves have water that you get kind of like a rebreather, and you can go under the water and kind of scuba dive and come up through different caves, and it's awesome in that way. And there is one particular cave, just the one, as far as I'm aware, that has sharks in it. Like sharks in the water in an underground cave, and it was like my nightmare. It worked out that you didn't even need to swim in that water. You could actually just walk around the outside of the rock. But I was shitting myself so hard. I was so terrified that I was gonna fall in there, even though logically I wasn't anywhere near the edge. It is... This game, man. It's one of the reasons why I stopped playing Far Cry. I loved Far Cry. For an adventure game, it was an adventure game that I could play, and I was really excited that I actually had the skills to play something like Far Cry, but it's not a difficult game. It's relatively simple. However, I was like super excited that I could play this game where you go out and you're basically fighting against these rebels, and you've got like a home base, and you're creating, or don't know whether you create your own weapons in Far Cry, because I know that there's like 6 of them. But I've played a few, and they all kind of run together after a point. Anyway, so I was playing Far Cry, and there was one version or one iteration of the game where you had to get shark skins to create something that was like necessary for the game, and so you'd have to kind of like wade into the water and kill sharks with a knife, or shoot them from a little bit further off, but you had to get pretty up close and personal with them. And I just turned the game off. Like I couldn't, and that's kind of embarrassing to say, but I couldn't do it, man. Like I got so scared. It was crazy. Anyway, so we're back on solid ground. Sorry, it's just a weird sound. It's like, what is that? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a base to show you how cool it is to create things on this island, how much I friggin' love it. Alright, let's find a nice spot. It's just here, the crest of this kind of hill here. You can create a base anywhere you want on this island. It is completely flexible. The elements of the base that you create are completely, it's all manual, so it's up to you whether you want to create something that's large and complex with, defensive walls and fences and all these other kind of architectural elements, or you can just create kind of a indoor space where you can have a bed and you will get buffs and benefits from having an indoor place to sleep. So creating something like overcomplicated is just because I want to do it that way. You certainly do not have to. Where's Kelvin when you need him? So you take your axe, chop down a bunch of trees, which is just cool as hell. And then you use those logs that have come from those trees to build the cabin that you want, the base. So I can only pick up 2 logs at a time, but I'm gonna put down what I actually want to build first and get my guide out before I start collecting resources. Cool. So this is your guidebook. This, where it says switch mode, there are 2 different modes for the guidebook. There is this mode here, which gives you more of kind of the flexible manual structures that you can create, where you can make them as big or as small as you want. If you're looking at this part here, that gives you a floor that you can make out of logs. You can place multiple floor pieces and then create like quite a large cabin. You can also, they give you, walls. You're working with doors, windows, and steps, just beam construction. You can make roofs. Obviously, it'd be weird if you could make walls and floors and not roofs. Struts, like it is so complex, as well as making something out of stones as well. So you can use logs or you can use stones. It's completely up to you. Oh, it was Virginia. Oh, I didn't explain Virginia to everybody. Sorry, that was that's my bad. So, I'm gonna get a torch because me carrying around a giant axe, I feel like probably freaks her out a little bit. Virginia is a character in the game. She has 3 legs and 3 arms. I don't know enough about the lore of this game, but I'm pretty sure that she is just kind of a human experiment hybrid, which makes sense. She is also the daughter of the Puffton family, which is the family that you're coming to this island to rescue. I'm not deep enough in the lore to know whether she's actually Virginia Puffton and she was experimented on and this is who she is now, or whether she is just like a version of Virginia. So when you start this game up, she will approach you, but she won't get very close. Like she's doing now, she'll show you kind of signs of... Not that, she's giving me a thumbs up because we're friends now. But when you first start the game, she is very wary of you. And so she'll approach you from a distance, but then she'll run away. The more you get to know her, the more time that you spend with her, she will become more and more friendly with you. She'll come up closer. She'll start to bring you resources, which is like the cutest friggin' thing in the world. Before playing this game, I hadn't read anything about it. And the first time that she came and brought me like blueberries and just like put it on the ground in front of me, I was just so heartwarmed by it. I was like, this is the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen. Anyway, and so she becomes just almost like a companion in that you can't instruct her like Kelvin, you can't instruct her to do things. But if you set up a camp somewhere, she will follow you and come and hang out at the camp a little bit. She'll set up next to the campfire. So she's rad as hell. She's just such a cool character to have here. And she's quite eerie as well because she doesn't speak. So she and Kelvin are kind of in that same boat. But she's a friendly character. So when I first turned on this game and she was there, I was like really confused because I was like, I'm on peaceful mode. There's not supposed to be any like enemies. Why is this person here? And yeah, and it made sense after a while because she's cool. She's super cool. I'm going to drink from the stream, even though I don't recommend it because it makes you sick. But all my kind of alarms were going off that my character was thirsty. Okay. Sorry. Back to my original point about the guide and what you can create with a camp. It's obviously starting to get dark now, so I need to kind of build something, basic enough that it can keep me sorted overnight. So this is, as I said, the mode where you're given just kind of these more flexible architectural pieces to work with. Then if I switch mode, I am given the mode of the guidebook that uses blueprints. So if I was to create a stone fireplace, you click OK on that, and then you're able to put the blueprint in the world and then manually bring the resources to that blueprint and create your stone fireplace. So this is one of my favorite things to build. The stones that you need for something like this are only present next to natural water sources. So you won't find them on the beach, but you'll find them next to rivers and streams and lakes and stuff like that. So I want to see if I can put one here or if the ground's too uneven. Yeah, that's good. Cool. So it's getting dark and it takes some time to build a stove like this. So, fireplace, I should say, even though you can cook things on there. But I have become incredibly obsessed with building these things now. So I'm just going to build it. I'm also going to put my flashlight in my other hand just to kind of keep at least some light going. I can also set up some torches and stuff around the area that are like freestanding torches that can help me. Hooray! Okay, so we're sorted. So this is it done. Let's set up a campfire. So I can do this manually. So I just aim my camera at the ground with a stick in my hand and I break it up. And I light it. Cool beans. And then I light it. This is going to take me 20 minutes to do. Cool. So now I have some fire. I can boil some water for myself. Dirty water. Equip. And it gives me a little menu of everything I can create. I'm going to boil some water. And I'm going to create myself a little sleepy hole, which is the technical term. Hunting shelter. Yeah. Lord. Oops. There we go. Cool. Nice. Okay. Okay, how many other logs do I need? Get me around with these. Maybe I do need to cut down another tree. Let's have a look. Oh, I need more stones. God damn it. Oh god, just when I thought I was almost done. Go find some stones. You usually find, oh sorry, not stones. So there's a difference between rocks and stones in this game. So the stones are these types of rocks that you'll find, the big flat ones by natural water sources. Then you've got the rocks that you'll find on the beach that are kind of your circular, kind of white looking rocks. I think I'm headed the right way. I could have done the smart thing and put up like a bunch of torches so I could find my way back to my camp. But I didn't. Because I love a challenge. It's got to be up here somewhere. Yeah, I can see that. It's up there. Ooh, berries. I don't think I can eat these. Yeah, that's a good poison right there. Don't eat those. I don't know what they're called, so good luck to you. Alright, let's get some sleep. Oh, my water's done too. Nice. Let's have a sip of this boiling hot water. Right in the gullet. Delicious. I'm not dying. Time for slurpees. Cool. Yeah. Rock and roll. I'm just gonna save it on here too. Cool. Okay. Let's get that. I'm gonna just build up the fire a little bit more because I'm gonna cook some meat for breakfast. Awesome. I'm gonna chuck. Oh shit! Just ate raw meat. This is, it's always a good choice. Oh, god damn it. So instead of eating raw raccoon or whatever the hell that was, I'm going to get a spear and I'm gonna go fishing. I'm also gonna put my torch away and my flashlight because there's absolutely no reason for me to have it out. Alright, let's get some fish. Come here, you little bastard. Yeah. Oh. Well, I mean, I did it. Not as proud of myself as I would have been if that had happened the first time, but still something. Okay, so I've got one. You get a second one on here too if I wanted to. Just have to get close enough to it. Ah, it's gone. So you can set up, oh, there's another one. You can set up like traps and stuff in this game. Not only can you set up traps that are for kind of the enemies that may try and break into your base and attack you at night or during the day, but you can set up traps to catch like squirrels and small animals. You can also set up traps for like fish, so you can you just create out of sticks a spike trap from your guide. So there's a lot of really handy kind of survival tips in that guide that will be helpful. You do not have to do this by hand, but it's more fun this way. Come on, I want a second fish. Where are you, you bastards? God, it's almost like they don't like to be murdered. Can you help me? Sorry, not the best angle. Sorry, Virginia. Oh, she brought me... Aw. Blackberries. She brought me blackberries. God, she's rad. So nice. Now she's going to sit up to her chin in water because that's smart. That's always a good choice. No, she's not drowning herself. Where's the fish? Come on, fishies. Look, you'd think I would be content with one fish, but I'm not. Need more. If they're gonna call me Fish Queen of Cannibal Island, then I need to have at least more than one fish. Lord alive. Okay, I can't see anymore, so I'm just gonna make do with this one. I have no issues with potentially starving to death because I have a pack full of food, so this is more just a personal stylistic choice to go fishing. One of the fun parts of the game. I'm gonna put that fish in my backpack for now, and who the hell is Kelvin? I'm gonna set up a drying rack. So which menu is that under? These ones? Platforms? Nope. Here. It's here somewhere. I can never remember where everything is. There's so many things you can make in this game. It's so cool. And it's not only that you can go and chop down trees and gather sticks and gather rocks and gather stones and you know, get meat to cook and stuff. They also give you places to store these resources if you don't have a use for them in that moment. So you can make something later. It's rad as hell. Drying rack. Cool. Here. Oh, so artful, so pretty. Gorgeous. Love it. Okay. Make it with a few sticks. Don't have enough sticks. So, because I need some sticks, I'm gonna go chop down some tiny trees. Small trees equals small sticks, which makes a lot of sense. And collect them. Ugh, very confusing. That should be enough. Perfect. So I can make a drying rack. If you set up your drying rack in the sun, you can put fish on there, you can put meat from other animals that you've hunted, and you leave them for like 2 days-ish, and you can then dry them out and kind of keep them in your pack so they don't rot when they're in your pack. If you have just like a raw fish or raw meat, overnight they'll rot, so it's important to have like some level of preservation with some of the food that you have in this game. It's better to cook them as well. You could just cook them on a fire, which is why I've got the fireplace here. Not only boiling water, but I can cook a lot of food. You can just cook raw meat on it. So now that we're pretty well established with our drying rack, I'm gonna build a friggin' cabin, dude. What do I want to do? So I could pick the kind of already made blueprint small log cabin, or I could pick, there's also a lean-to, or I could create my own tree house. Tree house, dude. I'm in a tree house. Okay. Does it go? Okay, I may have to turn around a little bit. Okay, doesn't seem to be snapping to that tree, so there must be some reason why it doesn't. Let's see if I can find another one. Maybe here? Maybe because it's too close to these other trees. Looks like someone will have to participate in some deforestation. Ooh, that worked. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so if I rotate it, it doesn't work. I kind of want the rope to be on this side though. Oh, cool. Easy. So, once I've laid the blueprint, I can then go and chop down trees to my heart's delight and create a tree house, which is amazing. It is, you know, it takes a lot of time, especially for these pre-built kind of structures. I won't lie, it can take you know, a full sit down of playing through the game for me to create a cabin, but that's like part of the fun for me. I really enjoy this aspect of the game. On the GPS itself, you know, you can track some of the little icons that pop up, are, yeah, kind of like mysteries that you can go and collect and other collectibles. So just ways to figure out what is actually happening on this island. And it's a very rich and intriguing story, at least so far, you know, as I've played into it. I've not finished this game yet, so I don't really know how it ends, but I know a lot of elements to it from my gameplay that I've had currently, which has been really exciting. But I'm just gonna build a friggin' treehouse, and it's gonna take me a really long time, but it's gonna be worth it because then I get to live in a tree, which is, you know, the dream for most people, and squirrels. So I feel like I should make a part 2 for this game. I've covered quite a bit in this video, but I also want to be able to show you guys what some of the cave systems are like, and what going underground looks like, because I think it adds a completely new element to this game. And predictably, if I was fighting against some really evil, terrible creatures, that environment would be just that much more terrifying to play in. So I want to experience that with you guys, and yeah, just show you everything this game has to offer. But in the meantime, thank you so much for joining me for Sons of the Forest.